Hi, I've been working on my latch hook kit that I got that I talked about. Um, and I wanted to tell you really quick that um, I think it might actually be working out. Like, I didn't expect it to because I thought the colors were off and everything, but let me show you what I'm talking about because I think it might actually be okay. As you can see what I've done so far. I'm just gonna turn my phone around. But see how it's it seems like it's working, so I don't know, like I freaked out a little bit before because I thought, oh no, they gave me the wrong colors. They are the shades, the colors are a little bit off compared to the picture, but we all know that printing is like that. But so I still don't know for sure if it's going to completely turn out, if there's enough yarn and all of that. We'll see what happens. But I just wanted to say that sometimes in life, this is teaching me again. I've learned this so many times, and I don't know why I keep like falling into this same trap where you before you take a step when you're trying to do something new, or even the same thing you've always done, um, when you're trying to do something or you just think for some reason it's not going to work out, and it might not work out the way that you expect it to, and often it doesn't work out exactly the way you expect it to, things in life, but I think we tend to get so attached to the outcome, and we forget that in the past, when you look at your life and the things that you thought, oh, this isn't going to work out, and you look back and you see that everything always worked out. It may, like I said, not have happened in the way that you expected it to, but it probably worked out the way it needed to, right? So that it could move you along your path into where you need to be for the next thing in your life. And so I know this. I'm over 50. I've had so many experiences in my life that have shown me that. And but we still get caught up in the ego and in the attachments and in the oh no, this isn't going my way. This isn't, instead of surrendering and really, believing, having faith that everything's going to work out, having faith, having belief, having that understanding that God, the universe, has your back, and that things are going to work out even when they don't look like it. Okay? And like I said, I don't know for sure if this is going to end up, this picture of the deer, if it's going to end up exactly like I expect it to, but I may have to do some tweaking. Some of the yarn threads didn't get cut to the right size, so I'll have to trim that a little bit, but that's not a big deal, right? There's always these little tiny things that you have to, you know, maneuver, make corrections in your life. Yeah, but anyway, so my lesson is my message is to myself and to you. Remember that things work out. They always work out, okay? And most of the time they don't work out the way we expect them to, because there's lessons that we need to learn along the way. And I think the biggest lesson that we are trying to all learn is how to get out of ego, how to let go of the outcome, and to just take the steps and into the dark. Take those steps and let the step be illuminated with each step along the way. And I often think of that Indiana Jones scene where Indy's father has been shot, and Indy he has to go get the cup of Christ to get the healing water or whatever. But he has to take a leap of faith at some point in the journey to get that cup of Christ. He has to take a leap of faith because he has to go across this chasm that is too wide for him to jump. But the path is not visible. Okay, it's not, he cannot see the path. And so he has to take that leap of faith to just take that first step, and he does that, and then he takes the next step the whole way across the chasm, and it is very much like, oh my gosh, am I gonna die, but he does it, and he gets all the way across, and he gets what he was trying to get, and he comes back. Well, before he comes back, like, to come back on the path, when he gets to the other side of the chasm, he does put some dirt, throws some dirt back onto the path so that he can see that, oh yeah, there actually is a physical path there. It's just blended in with the scenery, and it's camouflaged, can't see it. Well, our lives are like that too. We're not supposed to see everything in front of us, because we are supposed to take leaps of faith, one step at a time, into the unknown, and to let the path be illuminated by our experience and by our by our faith and our trust, knowing that everything is going to work out. And so whether you have financial issues or health issues or relationship issues or whatever it is that you're going through, and you are feeling like you're in the dark, and you have to get across this big chasm that you just feel is impossible because you can't see in front of you, you can't see, there's nothing to ground you, and you just have to take that first step, because that's the only way you can go in your life, is forward. So, whether you're experiencing any of those things, just know that even though the steps into the darkness feel so dark, so heavy, so not good for you, and that they might destroy you, there's light. The light is coming. The light will be on. The light will show up. It will show up, and it will illuminate your path, and with each step you take. And you may have to take several steps in the dark first. And like with Indiana Jones, he did not see that path at all the whole way across the chasm. He did not see the path. He just had to have faith that, okay, I can feel there's something underneath me, something supporting me. And so, yeah, and I don't have any other choice, so I'm just going to go. So he did that, but not knowing. And when he got to the other side, like I said, he was able to see the path, because he did turn back around and throw dirt on the path so that he could see it. Okay? And so reflect back on your life and remember the times where you felt like this isn't going to work out. This is just not going to be a good outcome, or not what I expect, and I'm mad because it's not going to be the way I want it to be. And look back and realize, and see how many times things did get better. Okay, because life is like those ocean waves, the ebbs and the flows, or the roller coasters, the ups and the downs, but things always have a way of balancing out again. And we just all need to learn how to ride those waves and to go with the flow and to trust in, you know, the best outcome for us, whatever that looks like. Just trust that things are going to work out for your good. And anyway, so I'm going to keep going on this. I'm hoping that it is going to turn out, you know, this latch hook's going to turn out, and I'm going to have a really nice pillow. Or, yeah, I think. And in any case, I am enjoying the journey because I just love the feeling of doing this latching. I like the feeling. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not really doing it for the outcome. And that's another lesson in life, is we aren't living life to have an outcome. We are living life to enjoy each moment. And when we can stay present in the moment and truly like embrace that moment and let it be what it is, whether we, you know, place judgment on it and say that it's good or bad, it's best not to do that, and just to allow yourself to be the observer, you know, to like see yourself as you're in a Sims game, you know, like you're a character in a Sims game, and you're like you're the avatar, like your physical body, you're the avatar, but there's like another part of you that's playing the game as that avatar. But the avatar is not the real you. It's the one playing the game is the real you. And if you can like have that perspective of looking at yourself playing on this earthly game as this character, this avatar, and try not to identify too much with that avatar, but realize that you are the one playing the game, and just enjoy it. That's the whole point of playing a game, is to enjoy the game. The point is really not, we like to say that it's to win the game or to get the outcome, but really it doesn't matter, you know, like winning, losing really doesn't matter. You're really winning. The real winning is enjoying each step, enjoying each move in the game. At least that's how I see it. And anyway, that's all I have for today. Okay, bye.